Hi, Paramanand Ashok Pawar, working as an assistant professor in electrical engineering department, NB Navale, Sinhagad College of Engineering, Solapur. I have completed my BE from Government College of Engineering, Jalgaon. After that, I have completed my MTech in Power System from TIT Bhopal. Now, I am having the 8 plus years teaching experience in a electrical field. Today we are dealing with the topic of single phase induction motor. The name suggests that this is an induction motor which will be working as on single phase. So this is the actual pictorial view of a single phase induction motor in which the single phase supply is given to the stator winding and the rotor will rotate and the EMF is produced and will get the mechanical power from the shaft. For the starting of the induction motor, we are using the capacitor which will be shown in the pictorial view. In day-to-day life, in a single phase induction motors are widely used such as various applications. So let's will detailed discussion about the single phase induction motor. This is a constructional view of a single phase induction motor. So similar to the three phase induction motor, the single phase induction motor is consist of stator and rotor, but instead of a single winding in a three-phase induction motor, and in a single-phase induction motor, we are using the two types of winding, such as called as main winding and starting winding. Sometimes the starting winding is called as a auxiliary winding. The main function of starting winding and the auxiliary winding is to get a small push to start the single-phase induction motor, because single-phase induction motor are not self-start machine, so it will require some little push to start its operation. So before we going to start a single phase induction motor, we are dealing with how a production of rotating magnetic field produced with the help of two phase. That bit already we had discussed in the at the starting of electrical machine 2. Let's summarize or revise that particular session regarding production of two-phase rotating magnetic field. Consider, as shown in figure, there are two windings are there which are basically displaced 90 degree apart from each other. So the winding number A and winding number B. The angle between the winding number A and winding number B is 90 degree. Suppose that they are produce magnetic fields 90 degree apart in a space or time given by. So this is the waveform of that particular two coils. So the first coil will produce the flux that, and second coil produce that is flux, that is phi B. So the phi B is 90 degree apart from the phi A. So it will give you the value of maximum flux, that is phi m. According to that particular waveform, we are getting the equations, that is phi A is equal to phi m sine omega t and phi B is equal to phi m sine omega t plus 90. So the waveform of these fields are shown in that particular figure. The resultant of these two fields is a rotating field, constant magnitude phi m, so as shown in figure. So this will be the resultant magnitude of two fields, which will be shown by this dotted line and one arrow, that is the angular velocity with omega m, and phi m is the constant magnitude flux to phi m. So that production of rotating magnetic field by two phase is used in a single phase induction motor. So let's start detail about the working principle of a single phase induction motor. But before we going to start working principle of a single phase induction motor, first of all we should know why the single phase induction motors are not a self start. Basically, single phase induction motor are consist of single phase windings mounted on the stator and cage winding rotor. When single phase supply is connected to the stator winding, a pulsating magnetic field is produced. By pulsating field, we mean that the field builds up in a one direction and falls to zero, builds up in a opposite direction. So under this condition, rotor does not rotate due to its inertia. Therefore, single phase induction motor is not self-start machine. It requires some special starting means. So single phase starting winding is excited and rotor of motor is started by auxiliary means. The starting device is the remove, the motor will continually rotate in a direction which is stored. So based on that particular single phase induction motor, there are two theories are proposed to analyze the performance of single phase induction motor. First theory is called as double revolving field theory. Second one is called as cross field revolving theory. So these two theories explain why a torque is produced in a rotor once it is turning. So this is the actual view of a single phase induction motor, in which a main winding which has excited by a single phase AC supply and the rotor bars which are specially a squirrel cage type or cage type of rotor winding. So the magnetic axis is shown by the dotted line. So the single phase induction motor with only main winding and rotor circuit as shown in a figure when the main winding is excited by a single phase AC supply. So when we are exciting the main winding by a single phase AC supply, the AC current will flow through the winding, therefore it produces alternating stationary flux along the magnetic axis of main winding as shown. So this flux is shown by the dotted line. This alternating flux induced statically induced EMF in the rotor. Rotor is closed circuit, hence it's circulated and produce rotor flux phi r, which acts along magnetic axis of main axis. According to Lenz's law, it acts opposite to phi m. The angle between phi m and phi r is 180 degree. Then the torque produced by these two winding, that is T is equal to K phi m phi r sin theta. Therefore T is equal to K phi m phi r, and the angle between phi m and phi r is given by 180 degree. So the sin 180 is 0. So the total torque is 0. Hence no starting torque is produced in a motor. Therefore these motors are not self-start motors. So for starting of this particular single phase induction motor, it will require a little push is given to the rotor and the motor starts rotating in that particular direction. So this is the way of starting of single phase induction motor. So let's start the construction of single phase induction motor. So as shown in figure, as we know that as we require the stator winding and rotor, but the rotors are basically made up with a copper and aluminum bars. So first of all we'll discuss, there are two basically important parts are there. First one is called as stator. Stator is a stationary part of a single phase induction motor which containing the main winding which is made up of silicon steel, and second part is rotor, on which rotor is a rotary part which is made up of copper and aluminum bar. This type of rotor is squirrel cage type of construction. As shown in figure, this is N and S. This is a single phase stator winding of a single phase induction motor, that is two pole single phase induction motor. The rotor is inserted. This rotor construction is squirrel cage type of rotor. So in between that there is a shaft. So if we are giving the stator winding of a single phase induction motor, it will induces a magnetic flux. So due to that magnetic flux cuts by the rotor conductors, the EMF is get induced, and for will require a small push. So we are using one auxiliary winding which has a function to start the induction motor. So let's will start the actual working principle of a single phase induction motor. For motoring action, there must be exist two fluxes which is interact with each to produce a torque. In a single phase induction motor, single phase AC supply is given to the stator winding. Stator winding carries an alternating current producing alternating flux. called as main flux. So the main flux is produced by the stator winding. This flux links with rotor conductors and EMF is induced in a rotor. Similarly, as concerned with a three-phase induction motor, the induced EMF circulates current through the rotor circuit. The rotor is closed circuit, hence rotor produces another flux called as rotor flux required to motoring action. The second flux is produced according to the induction principle due to the induced EMF. Hence, this type of motor is called as induction motor because the EMF is produced by the method of induction. That's why this type of motor is called as a single phase induction motor. Thank you. Thank you very much.